The movement must continue. See, we let it go to sleep. This movement's got to be woke up again.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Lounite, Unite Louisville at the Plug Network Online, the source for change. And man, we have had a busy month. June, we've had Pride, Juneteenth, and something very special is my guest that we have today. Your birthday was just this past weekend, huh?
Amen. Yes, ma'am.
So we have special guest, my very best friend, Vaughn Jackson, or Coach Vaughn, as she is so fondly been told to be called. So Vaughn, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
We appreciate your time. So before we get started, I do want you to tell everybody just a little bit about yourself, who you are, what you do, and maybe why you're here.
Listen, this is so professional. Do I gotta be this professional? This is the most professional I've ever been in my life. I ain't even this
We're gonna leave this in there.
Just job interview. Let me think.
Just who are you?
I'm Coach Vaughn. I'm me. I'm Siobhan Jackson. 30 years old. I don't know. I'm living life right now. I'm free flowing.
Yeah. Okay. What does that mean?
Doing whatever makes me happy. If it don't make me happy, I don't do it. That's just where I'm at with it, I think.
Do you feel like you're there because you just had a birthday and you're kind of in this like transitional phase from, you know, growing older, becoming a year older, you're wiser?
I feel like this is the phase I've been working up to. Okay. So not really because of the birthday, but this is where I was working for, this level of, I don't even want to call it peace because that's what we all calling it, but just this level of contentment, being happy, comfortable.
Okay. Where were you at before that?
Overstimulated, functioning.
Okay. Explain that a little bit more.
Let me see how I can break that. I don't know. I feel like under pressure, like overstimulated, doing what everybody else wants you to do. Never really taking that time to do what I want to do. So that's what I mean by that.
Okay. You nervous?
No, I'm not nervous. I just feel like we talk about this, so it's hard to talk about something we already talk about.
Oh, because you're my best friend?
Yes.
And we talk about these stuff regularly?
So
okay, but this is for other people to get to know you.
For
so
other people
you
to
just
get to know.
Other people about you. Just who are you?
Me. So I've been on a spiritual journey, trying to figure me out. Yeah. And what that means, like being Black, being queer, or however you want to call it in your language.
However you self-identify, really.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that part out too. The right way, the more professional way to say gay.
I don't think it has to be a professional way. It's really a self-descriptor, right? Like, what do you view yourself
I feel like queer is more of a softer term for lesbian now. I don't know. I can't explain it. So if I had to jump in a rim, I guess I'd go right there in that round of queer.
I identify as queer, but I identify as queer mostly because my interests don't exist in just identifying the binary of people. But that's a personal term for me. That's how I view queer.
I think that's where I'm going, where I'm just learning. I say queer because I'm learning to accept everybody within our community for it. We all the same. Like, there's no stud, there's no lesbian. We all just falling under this
umbrella.
Yeah. So I say queer now, I guess.
Okay, that's new for me.
Ooh, that's new
to know about you. Okay, coming on the show having revelations.
What else? Let's see. That's pretty much it. Just trying to figure out me. What do I identify as? Not allowing the world to keep identifying me. So that's what I've been doing.
So people
trying to create my own labels for myself.
Labeling yourself.
Yeah.
Instead of letting other people label you.
Yeah.
Especially based off of your physical appearance.
Yes.
Someone might just assume and call you a stud, or assume and call you a stem, or even a masculine presenting person.
Okay. Like, I still identify as stud and all them other things, but by my appearance, you might think you have to treat me a certain way or come at me or approach me more masculine or with a different energy. No.
Oh, wow, we got to a way deeper conversation.
Quicker. I didn't mean to.
I like that.
It's because I ain't talked to you about my birthday. We gonna go too fast. That's why. Listen.
Should have had a phone call before this.
Yes. But we're going to work our way there.
We will.
Okay.
So people call you Coach Vaughn.
Yes.
What does that mean? Are you like a basketball, football? I mean, what's this coach title?
even with that, I'm realizing I'm a coach in all forms. If I'm with kids, then I'm like a youth coach. I could teach kids how to deal with their emotions. If I'm dealing with adults, then I'm a fitness coach. I'm gonna teach you how to lose weight, get in shape, things like that. If I'm dealing with my family, I'm a life coach. I'm gonna tell you how to get your shit together. So it depends on who I'm with, on what kind of coach you're gonna get from me. But I feel like I'm blessed to coach everybody in different ways.
So there's levels to your coaching
There's levels to my coaching experience.
What do you feel has been the most impactful for you? Is there a certain demographic that you've worked with?
I don't know, because with the fitness with the Black women right now, and it's kind of taking over, but more impact-wise, because I did residential and was with youth for so long, that will have the strongest impact. But I think I'm going to go with the fitness. I don't know.
That's your current. That's my current.
That's what got my heart right now. So
okay, so tell us a little bit about the beginnings of your business, right? Okay, what's it called?
YJ821 is what it's called, which means your journey is 80% what you eat, 20% working out, and 100% on you. Okay. So that means it's at your pace or whatever. And I came up with that basically, I don't know, after the military, I gained so much weight and was at my highest weight, but not even just the physical feel, it was the mental feel of my highest weight. So I created that program basically just to teach people how to shred weight mentally and physically by doing it on myself first. So I won't say I'm certified, but I'm experienced. I've been there. I know what it takes. So I use YJ821 to teach people.
Shred weight mentally. Break that down a little bit, because that was nice. Shred weight mentally.
Shred weight mentally. What does that mean? That just means that what drove you to not being okay with your physical appearance is something way more deeper than that. So whenever you're able to shred that mental weight of not accepting yourself, no matter where you land on that scale, you're going to be happy with it. So that's why I say shred weight mentally.
Okay. Well, we got started right into everything, and I actually forgot to say that I'm Farron Kia, and I'm actually the host of the show, and I'm the CEO and founder of Love Thy Belly, LLC. It's a body-positive organization committed to the representation of fat and large bodies in multimedia forms. And Vaughn has actually been with me since the beginning of the entirety of what Love Thy Belly is. So we actually have a lot of discourse and a lot of discussions about bodies and about body types and about experiences with weight gain and weight loss and what that can do to you mentally as much as it can do to you physically. So when you say shred weight mentally, you really truly mean what you're holding on to and what's holding you down and holding you back from becoming the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
So you just go. So what made you start that?
Honestly, because I ain't never been that unhappy with myself. I'm not going to keep saying the weight part. I'm going to say unhappy with myself. And I had to figure out what about me has changed. You know what I mean? Like physically what was going different, what I was doing with myself differently or whatever. And I just took that time out to just think of my happiest moments. And that was when I was in California working out, eating different, eating healthy or whatever, not even wanting to lose weight, but when was I happy? So that just what made me want to start that.
So what you were consuming, whether that be food, but also like just even with your body, what you were consuming with your body.
Yes.
Well, thank you for that. We'll come right back and Siobhan will tell us a little bit more about all that she does with YJ821.
Amen.
The Plug Network is ever expanding. Subscribe to our YouTube page and hit the notification bell for all updates. Thank you and stay plugged in.
So, Vaughn, before we left for our commercial break, you were telling us a little bit about YJ821 and how you started it. You have anything else you want us to know?
No.
Yes, you do.
Okay, what I was saying was what really made me come up with it personally was I wanted to figure out how to get out of my own way. Because sometimes you got to stop blaming other people. And I feel like that's what YJ821 teach you, is how to get out of your own way. Like whether you do have kids, whether you do have a lot going on, whether you work in a busy job, whatever you got going on, it's you at some point. You know what I mean? You got to learn how to balance it. So what made me come up with that was wanting to get out my own way. That's what I had.
Yeah.
Okay.
So because I've actually participated in different versions of your business.
Been a lot of versions of it.
You know, Geminis, y'all do what y'all do.
Trying to figure it out.
For me personally, I really like the community that gets built there. Can you touch a little bit on how you've been able to establish this very strong, very powerful community of majority Black women, but people in general?
Honestly, the only way I feel like I have been able to establish it is every day I wake up and only ask God to allow those that are meant to be in my life or in my business to approach. So I don't know. That's just how I created it, that I asked for it and it happened. That's it.
Did you expect it to be what it is today? When you were first like thinking about this is what I want to do and this is what I want it to be?
Honestly, I feel like I don't even visually see what it is today more than what everybody else see it as.
Oh, wow.
So to me, it's still, I'm not going to say it's not there, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I need to take a step back or
reflect.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that I can't get on Facebook not any day in my life and not see somebody saying something about Coach Vaughn did this, Coach Vaughn changed this, you know. And do you get a chance to kind of look back at those comments or look at those posts and even like personal messages that some people say to you? Do you get a chance to do that?
I do look back on it, but I think it be my own, who I am. And whenever I do see that in my head, I'm like, you did it. You did the work. Like, I didn't even do nothing. But
you attribute it back to them.
Yeah. So I think that's why in my head I can't see it, because when they do, I see my name, and when they do post me and stuff, but in my head I'd be like, y'all did it. I just was myself and you did the rest.
Wow. So just being around you and experiencing you has challenged people and made them really want to, like you said, become the best version of themselves and shred that weight mentally and physically. Absolutely. Talk to us a little bit about your groups, or even just about the structure of your organization.
The groups really, they run so well by themselves, only because, like I said, I only ask for people to approach that I meant to be there. Mm-hmm. So everybody in the group, since they want to be there, they naturally talk to each other. It's like a naturally community of antisocial women that are very social
with each other.
Like, that's just naturally what it is, because I don't know, because it's supposed to be that. It just flows. The dynamic it's amazing. I can't explain it sometimes.
So sometimes people thinking about fitness and working out, they think about just like going to the gym, getting on the treadmill, getting on the Stairmaster, and, you know, doing your 20, 30, whatever hour, however long you're there. Is that what it's like working with YJ821?
See, no. In our group, you find the rigs of all rigs when it comes to working out. When I tell you, you just had on your show the other day, I'm so sorry. Ashley Dabney just told me yesterday to close her watch ring, she punches the air. She shadow boxes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but that's a form of cardio in its own way. So she just walks around her house punching at the air. That's her way of staying fit, completing her workout. So in my group, we find our own ways, whether it's going to the bathroom and doing squats. If you at work doing core workouts in your seat, we just come up with different ways.
What do you mean a core workout in your seat? Stay in your seat, but show me what that would look like.
I don't know. Join the group and you'll find it.
There you go. Okay.
Promotion.
So I've seen you even do dance fitness.
Yes.
What's that about?
Dance fitness is my way. So if you do join and you're a person who, like, I don't know, I'm in great shape. And if you look on my profile, you see I got a 6-pack and all that. When I tell you, though, I hate the gym. I hate the gym.
What do you mean you hate the gym?
I hate the crowd. I hate the treadmill. I don't like lifting weights. Like, I don't know. I got to have fun. I got to be enjoying myself. So
the traditional idea that people might have about like fitness, that's not your version of fun and excitement.
And I think that's why the group works, is because we show different ways. So I do dance fitness where I come up with different line dance, whether it's the Tootsie Roll or
I've done that one.
or anything, like whatever it is, I'm going to show you how to use this same line dance we grew up to and turn it into a workout. And honestly, that's how I went from 230 to 180, is by doing workouts like that, because I wasn't in that shape to go to the gym or had that confidence to be in there right now. Mm-hmm. So dance workout is definitely the go-to for me.
Do you feel like that also kind of helps with that community that you have created? It's just like the working out, you've taken away this is what I have to do, and you've made it more of a this is what I get to do, or this is what we can do.
I think the dance fitness really, they see me do it and that motivates them. But them girls do what they want to do.
What you mean?
They go. Some of them go to the gym. Some of them go on hikes. Some of them they swim. They come up with their own way. They see that I created my way, so they create their own way. So not all of them do dance fitness. That's really mainly me.
Mhm.
Now we do have a coach, Nat, who does cardio and hip hop dance and stuff like that. But the rest of them, they do their own version.
Thursdays at 9 p.m.
Amen. Plug in, you hear me? But everybody else, they do their own version. They just use me, like my group works because I'm an example of what I preach. So they just watch what I do and create their own version of that.
So other than fitness, what else? Or physical fitness, what else do you have?
We encourage each other to be more in tune with not just your body, but the mind and the soul also. So we do things like journaling. We talk about things like meditation, or talk about things of not being sure when it comes to your spirituality. That's where our group is focused on now. Because we done drew the attention in that y'all know we're going to work you out. But it's time to show you that each coach that I have chosen have did the work of healing too. So there's other ways through, through fitness that you can heal. So that's where we're going at with the group now. And it's teaching you how to attack the mind and the soul, including with the body.
Oh, wow. So I've been told that fitness is like 80% what you eat and then 20% what you do. Do you do anything with food or nutrition or anything like that?
We will create you a meal plan. So what I like to do is just take people on a cycle where we do 7 days where we do eat red meats and stuff like that or whatever. And then you go on a 7 days cleanse where you eat only seafoods. Then you go on a 7-day cleanse of where you only eat veggies and fruits. And me personally, I do that because I think that I shouldn't tell them my secrets.
No, you don't got to tell me secrets.
Cut that out. You know how many personal trainers is trying to figure out what I'll do it? Y'all got it. They gonna leave it too. No, I'm just playing. But that's what we do. Basically, just take the body on different cycles and just help you find your thing. For instance, me, I have moments where I go vegan for a month and then eat sweets for the next month. I don't know. But we just finding what makes your body happy, what makes your body balance, if that makes sense.
So listening to yourself.
Yeah, listening to yourself and trying different things out, eating more vegetables and stuff like that. See what works.
Okay. We'll be right back with some more.
The Plug Network is ever expanding. Subscribe to our YouTube page and hit the notification bell for all updates. Thank you and stay plugged in.
All right, welcome back. We still have with us Coach Vaughn, my best friend, telling us a little bit about YJ821 and all the community resources that she provides and her group provides for everybody. So I wanted to know, what else do you do? What else do you have going on? You have the fitness and the nutrition, dance fitness, which is my favorite personally. But what else do you have going on?
We just currently open up a one-stop shop where you can come meditate, get a massage, get a wax, get your hair done, get your nails done. And we have like a little chill spot that we're busy renovating right now, and kids can come also. So that's one thing that we're focusing on, but something that I'm looking forward to pouring into by the end of this summer is I secured a spot for a little summer camp for kids where I can have at least 30 spots where we're going to sleep outside in tents for 5 days.
Oh, wow.
Take everything that I learned from things like Youth Spiriters and Boys Haven, follow instructions, something decisions, different lessons like that throughout the time that they there, take them fishing, hiking, just be kids. So that's my next thing that I get to focus on.
You mentioned this one-stop shop. What's that?
It's called Casa de Nails Salon and Spa. It's with me and my girlfriend. She's going to be hyped that I ain't going to say her name.
But if we look up Casa de Nails,
you're going to see Rosa Cologne. You're going to see her name. But I don't know. I say that's her baby. Like, that's really something that's motivating her and help pushing her. So I like being a part of that too. And I like doing massages. Like, that's my own way of contributing to that. But that's my way of also, I feel like we are all healers, and that's how I heal, is through touch, through massages. So
you feel like being a massage therapist yourself is healing you?
Yes. It's not only just healing me. I feel like it's healing me and healing them, because we get to transfer energy. So say if I'm having a bad day and when you come and get a massage, you get to put that positivity back into me. Like one time you did come and you did that. Didn't even know you did.
Not till just
But
now.
that's that one-stop shop or whatever where you can come and get it done. We got a hairdresser in there right now. We have a wax girl who does a lot. They all do a lot.
So is she an esthetician? She does wax eyebrows?
There we go. That's
Okay.
the words we post. That's how you know. If you have Rosa on here, she gonna tell you more.
Well, we'll have Rosa on the show.
She knows the words, but yeah, I like it. I like what it's gonna be. Hopefully we can create a little franchise out of that and go multiple places with that one.
I think that's beautiful, that energy exchange, that energy transfer that you can have with someone by you providing a service to them. Because sometimes when you think about people providing services, you just think about like the person who's getting that service provided, right? Like they get whatever that might be, hair, nails, the massage, something like they're receiving something from that. But you talk about it as if you also receive something.
And I like that everybody in there understand that we all receive something. Not even like just from, that's another thing, praying about, asking people only that's meant to be there. But everybody in there feels like money is not what drives no one in that building. So it's all about your energy and aura. And we want to create that when you walk in there, like that safe space of refresh, reset, recharge.
Now, I do personally get my nails done at Casa de Nails. And I can say it is a very, we'll get you all a close up. It is a very loving, very, very good feeling kind of environment. And it makes sense that everyone's driven by their passion, by their love to be there. My nail tech, Rosa, actually, I can tell that she loves what she does. She really puts in the effort to it, and she puts in the time. You know, like I might say, I want this, and she'll look at me funny, but she'll still
do your thing,
figure out how to do it. And so that makes sense that you all want to be there, and you enjoy what you're doing, and you enjoy the clientele and the customers that come through there too. That's beautiful.
Everyone in there, I think everyone in there have at some point did their job for free. Like what they're doing, they have did for free. Like our esthetician, I'm sure that at some point she have gave waxes and all that out or whatever for free. I give massages out for free. Rosa has done nails for free. And then we have Nisha in there who has done hair. Like, so this is stuff that we have all done for free that we want to do so bad. So that's going to be I ain't going to talk too much on that.
Okay, that's fine. You can stop right there. Because you also mentioned this camp that you're going to be doing.
Yes.
And so I know you, right? So I know you love working with kids, and I know the impact that you can make on kids. Can you describe the camp a little bit, or do we need to wait? We can wait.
We're going to wait a little bit on that. But if you do have a kid that is struggling with just accepting themselves, and I feel like as parents, y'all know that's what it be sometimes. Like they're struggling with some type of identity crisis within themselves or something going on with them. So if you can feel that in your child, this camp is going to help with that.
Identity crisis. So that could even be how they choose to identify in terms of their gender and maybe their sexuality.
Whatever it has to be for them. That sometimes it does be that deep, but parents don't want to, I don't know, maybe
they're not ready yet.
Or maybe the child ain't ready yet. Like the parent knows, but the child is taking their time. So not even just on sexuality and all that, just when dealing with their anger, dealing with emotions altogether, that if they having that problem, you can send them here. I get to have some of the kids that have been at Youth Spiriters and Boys Haven, they're going to come and volunteer some of their services and stuff and get to tell their story. So they get to experience kids who've done been there before. Just like adults need people who done been there before to look up to, kids need other kids to look up to.
And you're obviously going to have Love Thy Belly come, right?
Hey, man, if you're willing to come.
Duh!
I already
Absolutely.
know. I already know. I got a whole day for you. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. I love that. I love that.
Got a whole
So
day.
can you tell us a little bit, you've told us a lot about who you are, what you've done, and how much of a resource you just as a person are. How can we find you if we wanted to know a little bit more about your story, or just if someone heard something and they really want to tap into that? Where can we find you?
You can find me on Facebook at Vaughn Jackson. You can find me on Instagram at, I think it's coach.vaughn. Yeah. Or YJ821.
.coach something.
Yeah, something like that. But you better.
But you can type in YJ821
and it's gonna pop up.
Yeah.
Or you can find me on your most thing is gonna be Facebook, Vaughn Jackson, to write me.
What about TikTok?
I don't know that handle.
Same thing as TikTok. You can just type in YJ821.
And it's gonna pop
Your TikTok's
up.
really it's really engaging. So I think that people would like that.
Listen, this lady wrote me today and was like, do you have a website or something for people to reach you? I said, no, ma'am. She said, well, how you going to grow? I said, the same way you saw the post. You
all heard it here first. If you want to contact Coach Vaughn, Facebook's the best way, and then you can go from there. Coach Vaughn, thank you so much for coming on the show and sharing a little bit about your life, your journey, and how we can all get tapped in and learn a little bit more about you and even a little bit more about ourselves.
Amen. Thank you for having me. I love you.
All right, and it's me, Farron Kia. Make sure that you follow me at Love Thy Belly on all social media platforms. And if you're just tuning in to this episode, please make sure you watch all of the episodes from the Plug Network Online of Lounite, as well as all of the other shows that we have on Lounite, on the Plug Network Online, the source for change. This will be our 2-year anniversary coming up next month. So make sure you check us out for even more that we have coming up. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
The Plug Network is ever expanding. Subscribe to our YouTube page and hit the notification bell for all updates. Thank you and stay plugged in.